In this video, you will learn about factors and the greatest common factor. Factors are whole numbers which multiply together to give a particular number. We say 2 and 7 are factors of 14. Likewise, 5 and 9 are factors of 45. To check if a number is a factor of a given number, we divide. If the answer is a whole number, then yes, the number is a factor. Let's look at some examples. Is 2 a factor of 6? Well, we divide to check. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 3 is a whole number. So yes, 2 is a factor. But the interesting thing is that when you find a factor, the answer is also a factor. In this case, 3 is also a factor of 6, because 2 times 3 is 6. So we always find factors in pairs. Is 4 a factor of 6? Again, we divide. 6 divided by 4 is 1.5. This is not a whole number, so no, 4 is not a factor of 6. Now, let's think about some of the things we know about factors. A number can have many factors. Factors are always less than or equal to the value of the number. We divide to test if a number is a factor. And we only need to test numbers up to half the value of the given number. And finally, we find factors in pairs. Let's try another question. List all the factors of 20. Now we've said you only need to test up to half the value of 20. Half of 20 is 10. So I only need to check the numbers from 1 through 10. 20 divided by 1 is 20. So both 1 and 20 are factors. And for every whole number, 1 and the number itself are always factors. Now let's check 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. Again, a whole number. So 2 and 10 are factors. Let's try 3. This is not a whole number. 3 is not a factor. Let's try 4. Again, whole numbers. Both 4 and 5 are factors. 6 is not a factor. 7, 8, and 9 are not factors. So now we've checked all the possibilities, and these are all the factors of 20. Let's try one more example. List all the factors of 16. Remember, you only have to test up to half the value of the number. So we just have to check the numbers 1 through 8. But because 16 divided by 1 is 16, 16 itself is also a factor. 2 and 8 are factors. 3 is not a factor. 4 times 4 is 16, so 4 is a factor. 5 is not a factor. 6 and 7 are not factors. So now we can list all the factors of 16. Our final example today asks us to find the greatest common factor of 16 and 20. First, you have to list all the factors of 16 and 20. Then you look and see what are the common factors. And of the common factors, 4 is the biggest or greatest common factor. Thank you.